Good morning, everybody. We are going for tacos today. Jack's taking us to his local favourite taco restaurant. Yes. So we're heading across the bridge to Gar Bridge, and we're going to try these tacos out at Box Tacos. Rosie's here.
It's a cool place in here, man.
Cool brew. But we've been to Bonfest.
We're drunks, we go camping. Let's just bang out of order.
Yes, that's it. Head and watch. Picante cam.
Right, Bro's trying some of this picante sauce. This is what he's going to try.
What's that called?
That is the mushroom, badger mushroom or something.
Badger mushroom.
Yeah. It's got a nice slaw below. Look at that slaw. Try some of that slaw.
Live taco cam.
Have a bit there, have a bit. Rose, you want a bit? No?
Been gifted the mushroom of life from Jag. Go for a second bite.
Windows are
Here's a queue for the cheese toasties today. Here we go. We've got toasties.
Watch for the seatbelt. Superb.
So we're sitting in the glamorous car park here. Obviously the view that way is a lot better, folks, but just finished our toasties. 9.4 out of 10 I'm going to give mine. Very enjoyable. Had cheese, Monterey Jack cheese, gherkins, pastrami. And it was very nice.
I'm interested to see how I got 9.4. What's the 0.6 there?
Because you can't have a perfect score. Otherwise that's your life over. So it loses marks for things like the queue, even though you hadn't expected to queue. It was busy. Nearly got run over twice. Quite expensive for the toasty, but again, you know that's what it's going to cost. So these little things you see, can't score a perfect mark. So thank you. Folks, it's very cold. It's
small extension.
another small extension today.
That's so cold, your extension.
It says on the thermometer app of this weather app, it's 10 degrees, but it feels like -4.
There's a wind chill factor.
There's a big wind chill factor today. Can't be asked to put the mic on, might hear a bit of wind noise, but it is cold. But anyway, it's beautiful scenery, look at that. And talking about beautiful scenery, like this, Rosie.
Hello.
Here's the first hill of the day. Might warm us up.
Well, you feel it as soon as you come into here, the difference.
So take your coat off, Rosie. And there's a view looking back towards St Andrews, folks. Tide's going out. Right, we're heading towards Maiden Rock. As usual, Jag's raced way ahead. There's the bench there with a nice view, and then we have to go down to the Maiden Rock.
Didn't I say you're moving?
Right, down we go, folks. We're heading down to the Maiden Rock. Jag's there already, as you can see. Got this narrow staircase going down. I've got Crocs on today, which isn't ideal, and I've got socks that are going halfway up my bloody legs. Well, my feet rather. They keep coming off, but anyway, never mind. Down we go via all the nettles. There we go, folks. This is the halfway down, so the stairway's that way and that way, so we'll head down onto the beach in 1 second. Very impressive, isn't it?
I can't remember what it's called though.
Maiden Rock.
Maiden Rock, right?
Where's Rosie coming down? Look at the view coming back, folks. Beautiful beach. Look at that. Tide's going right out now. I always forget if this is the West Sands or the East Sands. It's the surfers' beach. That's where the surfers go. Bonjour tout le monde. Welcome to the next day now. We're on, well, not the next day, but we're on Thursday now. And we'll come up to one of my favourite places, Johnshaven. Such a beautiful day. I thought we'll come out for a little stroll along the coastal path up to the Thinkers Hill and just sit and watch the world go by. But I forgot to bring the binoculars. I've left them in the car. Anyway, we'll get them on the way back and then we'll nip up to the Lobster shop. Probably grab a coffee there. Maybe, if I'm feeling flush, a lobster roll, but I don't think so. Maybe just a coffee today. So come with me on this little jaunt along Johnshaven coastal path. Now it looks like there's somebody at the Emperor's house today. Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars. Now we never know if he's actually still here or if he's moved on, not too sure. This was his house, but there's a van there today. You never normally see any cars like that there, so that'll be nosy when we go past. That's Thinkers Hill in front of us there. Now it is called Thinkers Hill on Google Maps, but it's known locally as something else, but I can't think what it is. I just call it Thinkers Hill because that's see what's on the map. Again, lots of dolphins seen this morning, but usually when we look for them, we can never see them. Yes, and of course there had to be people up there. Right, we've clambered onto the rocks here. Probably lookout point. Thanks folks, this little bit here, you can just bring your chair up and just sit here. This little kind of private area. Just enjoy the sun and the sea. Very nice. Right, let's try and get out of here now without falling. Right, let's need to try and jump across that ravine there. Actually no, let's go that way. And there's the view looking towards St Cyrus and the next couple of bays. And there's the bench. We're going to be sitting on that in a minute. After we've gone up Thinkers Hill. Right, up we go folks. Up the tap. At the top of Thinkers Hill. A lot of flies here today, mind you. Right, here we go. Look at that nice little area just to sit. And a couple of little stones there, look. You can actually go down there and sit down there too, but this is a fantastic viewpoint up here. You can see all over. So from here, folks, you can actually see the Arbroath cliffs way in the distance there. And you can see Montrose Beach. You can see Skirtiness Lighthouse. And obviously we've got Johnshaven down there. So, going to plonk my ass down here for half an hour. Sun's gone away a bit, but it's still nice. Where I choose to go, I always seem to get the cloud. Yeah, if I stayed back in Arbroath, look, blue skies. Totally blue skies. So I'm on the edge of the clouds here, look. Always the same, but never mind. Never mind. So we're going to leave Thinkers Hill. We've been here for about half an hour. So we're going to move on. We're going to maybe sit on that bench over there and then carry on the path just a little bit, eh? And then we'll head back the other way. Down we go. One of these days you'll get a big fall on camera. I've had a few slips on camera before, and I've had one. I think my biggest fall was at Den Fenella that day where I was filming, and you just see me slipping towards the crevasse into the den. So that was quite lucky, that one. I wasn't paying attention and it was really slippy, and I slipped on the grass and nearly went into the big den of Fenella. So that was it's quite a scary one, but touch wood so far, nothing major. Park bench, everybody, park bench. Look at the view from that bench, beautiful. Right, been sitting on this bench for about half an hour, folks, just watching the world go by. Now a man was walking, I actually watched him walk from the corner over there all the way along. Of course, where he'd have to sit right beside me, but he's fine. He was chatting away, and he said he walks from he's got a caravan at Milton Haven, which is just around that little coast there. And this is his daily walk. What's a fly on the camera? His daily walk, he walks all the way along to the Anchor in Johnshaven, has a pint, and then walks all the way back. And that's his daily walk. So not bad. Let the sun's come out again. Yes. Oh, we should sit here for maybe another couple of hours. But no, I'm going to head back now. I'm going to try and grab a coffee at the Lobster pot. But what a beautiful afternoon. It's only about 10 to 1. So I have a slow amble backwards. Not actual backwards. You know what I mean. Back. And no dolphins yet though. It's a new shop for it to open, folks. It's called Blue Lobster Fishing. There you go, opening again soon. Opposite the wee bungalow. And that new house getting built. It's coming on fine. Lobster roll and a cup of coffee. Beautiful, very expensive, but it's a once every 6 months treat, maybe once a year treat. £9 for the lobster roll, but it is what it is. And it's not a kind of roll you eat within 2 minutes. You make it last. I think mine lasted about 15 minutes. It's beautiful though, and the coffee was excellent. 10 out of 10 definitely, and also for the ambiance. Right, I'm going to go into actually Johnshaven stores next and pick up something for tea. No, just a lobster roll. I'm going to get some soup or something and head back to the car. I've said this a few times in our videos, but that's so there's the tea room there. There's the Anchor Hotel with the world famous Johnshaven stores. But that little area there, that's where the wedding season, the Disney TV series was filmed, in that little bit there. Right, we're going into the world famous Johnshaven stores. We're now at St Cyrus Beach, looking beautiful as ever. It's quite windy here today though. You can see there's the hang glider guy out, having a ball. Whoa. Actually got another one just way over there, way to jump off. So we've relocated along here to Arbroath Cliffs, and look at the colour of the sea, folks. It's beautiful today, nice and blue. So we're going to just walk along a little bit, and once again we're going to look, guess what, for dolphins. It's beautiful down here. Right folks, on the edge here of a little crevasse. Look at this. That's the natural pool that you can swim in. A lot of people go diving, not as high as this. You can go further down and dive in. There's a wee hidden beach there. You have to clamber along and go down. It's quite hard to get to, but it's used loads on the Arbroath cliff tours. They go jumping in here, and yeah, people come spend the day down there. But it's, you have to watch it because we're right on the edge. And must get my drone to work, because see, you get the drone footage here, it'd be amazing. Folks, we made it down onto the little beach here at the cliffs, and there's a cave just around there, so we'll go and explore the cave just in a second. But look at that, absolutely stunning. It's like being in Croatia or Greece. See how clear this water is, folks. So it's like the Blue Lagoon in Turkey. So clear. I think it's always quite spooky going in this cave because it's right underneath the cliffs here, and it does go quite far back, and you can hear water in it when you go in. I don't have a torch today though, but we're going to have a nosy. Right folks, we've come quite far into the cave, and it's quite spooky because you get loads of pigeons and bats and things. Seagulls will flying at you when you walk in here. But it goes right through the back there. It used to be like a little pool and a wee waterfall, but I don't have a torch today, and I've noticed there's lots of kind of dead seagulls and things up there, so I'm not going to go too much further. But that's where we are. Right, so out we come. Yeah, something's a bit spooky about that cave, I don't know. It's lots of spiders and animals and things in there, so only get here when the tide's out, obviously, because the tide comes right up normally, blocks this little bit off here. Yeah, so a lovely little bay, and there's another one on the other side to enjoy as well. Right, so there's the bench up there that I normally sit at and watch people down on the beach here. And somebody's doing the same for me, look. Right, I've got the mini flask. And I thought, what a better place to have a cup of coffee, just sitting here on my own little private beach. Beautiful. Right, so all good things that go down the way have to go back up. Oh, very steep. Right, so that's where we were. Beautiful down there, so nice.